Most people want a better life, but they keep waiting for the perfect moment. They wait for motivation, they wait for opportunities, they wait for someone to save them. But the truth is simple. Nobody is coming to build your future for you. The first battle you must win is not outside. It is inside your own mind. Your thoughts create your actions create your habits, and your habits create your life. A powerful mindset is not about pretending everything is easy. It is about becoming stronger when things get difficult. It is about waking up with purpose, accepting responsibility, and refusing to stay the same person you were yesterday. The difference between an ordinary life and an extraordinary life often comes down to one thing: the standards you set for yourself. Do you choose comfort or do you choose growth? Do you make excuses or do you take control? In this video, we are going to break down the mindset behind one of the most talked about motivational philosophies, the lessons about discipline, confidence, focus, and personal power that inspire millions around the world. Because at the end of the day, your biggest competition is not another person. Your biggest competition is the weaker version of yourself that you must defeat every single day. Your life does not change when the world becomes easier. Your life changes when you decide to become stronger. Many people spend years waiting for the right time, the right opportunity, or the right person to push them forward. They believe success will arrive when everything is perfect. But perfection is an illusion. The people who achieve great things are not the ones who had an easy path. They are the ones who learned how to move forward even when the path was difficult. The first step toward a better life begins inside your own mind. Before you build anything outside, you must build yourself from within. Your thoughts shape your choices shape your habits, and your habits decide the direction of your future. Every day you have a decision to make. You can choose comfort or you can choose growth. You can listen to the voice that tells you to quit, or you can train yourself to keep moving when things become challenging. A powerful mindset is not about feeling confident every second. It is about creating discipline when motivation disappears. It is about understanding that nobody else is responsible for your dreams, your goals, or your future. The moment you accept that responsibility, you stop waiting and start building. The strongest people are not created in moments of comfort. They are created through pressure, challenges, mistakes, and the decision to stand back up every time life tries to push them down. Success is not something that happens by accident. It is not created by luck, shortcuts, or waiting for the perfect opportunity. Behind every person who achieves something meaningful, there is a foundation built on discipline. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like doing it. Motivation can come and go. Some days you will feel excited and ready to work, but other days you will feel tired, distracted, and unsure. This is where discipline separates people who only dream from people who actually create results. A strong mindset means you keep your promises to yourself, even when nobody is watching. Many people want success, but they do not want the daily actions required to reach it. They want the rewards, but avoid the sacrifices. They want confidence, but avoid the challenges that build confidence. The truth is that growth happens when you choose the difficult path instead of always choosing the comfortable one. Discipline teaches you patience. It teaches you control over your emotions, your habits, and your decisions. It helps you stay focused on your goals when distractions try to pull you away. Every small action you repeat every day becomes a vote for the person you want to become. Your future is not built in one big moment. It is built through thousands of small decisions made consistently. The way you wake up, the way you work, the way you handle problems, and the way you respond to failure all shape the person you are becoming. Discipline is the bridge between where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. The biggest difference between average thinking and a winner's mentality is the way they see challenges, responsibility, and growth. An average person often looks for reasons why something cannot be done. They focus on problems, blame circumstances, and wait for things to become easier. A person with a stronger mindset looks at the same situation and asks a different question: what can I do to improve this? A winner's mentality does not mean you never fail or never face difficulties. Everyone experiences setbacks, mistakes, and moments of doubt. The difference is how you respond when those moments arrive. Instead of allowing failure to define them, they use it as information, as a lesson, and as a reason to become better. People with a strong mindset understand that excuses do not create results. They know that blaming others may feel comfortable for a moment, but taking responsibility is what creates real change. They focus on the things they can control: their effort, their discipline, their attitude, and their decisions. A powerful mindset is built through daily choices. It is built when you choose to learn instead of complain, improve instead of compare, and work instead of wait. The person who develops this way of thinking becomes harder to stop because their progress is no longer controlled by outside situations. The world will always have challenges, competition, and unexpected problems. But the person who trains their mind to stay focused, adapt, and keep moving forward creates an advantage that cannot easily be taken away. Your mindset becomes the foundation that decides how far you are willing to go. A powerful mindset is not created by simply copying someone else's success. It comes from understanding the principles that help a person become stronger, more focused, and more confident. The real question is not just what successful people achieve, but what kind of thinking allows them to achieve it. Behind every great result, there is a way of thinking that separates action from excuses. It is the ability to stay focused when distractions appear, to keep working when progress feels slow, and to continue learning when mistakes happen. A strong mindset is built when you stop looking for easy answers and start looking for ways to improve yourself. Many people underestimate the power of their daily thoughts. The way you speak to yourself, the standards you set, and the decisions you make when nobody is watching all shape your future. If you constantly tell yourself that you cannot improve, you will create limits before you even begin. But when you challenge yourself and believe you are capable of growth, you open the door to new possibilities. The principles behind a strong mindset are simple but difficult to practice. They require discipline, patience, confidence, and the willingness to face uncomfortable situations. Real growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone and choose progress over temporary comfort. This mindset is not about being perfect. It is about becoming better every single day. It is about building confidence through action, creating strength through challenges, and developing the ability to handle whatever life puts in front of you. The person who controls their mindset gains control over the direction of their life. Confidence, responsibility, hard work, and self-improvement are the foundation of a powerful mindset. These qualities are not something people are simply born with. They are built over time through experiences, challenges, and the choices you make every single day. Confidence does not come from believing you are better than everyone else. Real confidence comes from knowing your own value, trusting your abilities, and having the courage to take action even when you feel uncertain. Every time you face a challenge, learn a new skill, or overcome a difficult moment, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more. Responsibility is another important part of personal growth. A strong person understands that their future is shaped by their own decisions. Instead of blaming circumstances, they focus on what they can control. They take ownership of their mistakes, learn from them, and use those lessons to become stronger. Hard work is the bridge between dreams and reality. Talent may give someone a starting advantage, but consistent effort is what creates lasting results. The people who achieve great things are usually the ones who continue working when others lose focus. Self-improvement is a lifelong journey. There is always something to learn, something to improve, and something to overcome. A person with a growth mindset never believes they have reached their final level. They continue developing their skills, strengthening their character, and pushing themselves toward a better version of who they can become. When confidence, responsibility, hard work, and self-improvement come together, they create a mindset that helps a person face challenges with strength and purpose. These qualities become the tools that shape not only what you achieve, but also the person you become along the way. Your biggest transformation begins when you decide that you are capable of more than your current situation. Many people stay trapped in the same place because they allow fear, doubt, and comfort to control their decisions. They know they want a better life, but they are afraid of the challenges that come with growth. The truth is that growth is never completely comfortable. The moments that test you are often the moments that build you. When you face difficulties, you discover your strength, your patience, and your ability to keep moving forward. Every challenge gives you an opportunity to become stronger than you were before. You have to be willing to push beyond the limits you have created in your own mind. Sometimes the biggest obstacle is not the situation around you, but the belief that you are not ready or not capable. The moment you stop underestimating yourself, you begin to see opportunities that were always there. Building a stronger mindset requires action. You cannot become confident by only thinking about confidence. You cannot become disciplined by only talking about discipline. Real change happens when you take small steps every day, even when those steps feel difficult. There will be moments when you feel tired, when progress feels slow, and when people around you do not understand your vision. But those moments are part of the journey. The person who keeps going despite those struggles develops a level of strength that comfort can never create. Your potential is much greater than you imagine, but unlocking it requires courage, commitment, and the decision to keep improving no matter how challenging the road becomes. The journey toward building a stronger mindset is not about becoming a completely different person overnight. It is about understanding yourself, improving your weaknesses, and developing the habits that move you closer to the person you want to become. Every person has the ability to grow, but growth requires awareness, effort, and the willingness to make better choices. In this journey, you will discover the importance of discipline, confidence, and taking responsibility for your own actions. You will learn that success is not only about reaching a goal, but also about becoming the type of person who is prepared to achieve and maintain that success. The mindset you build along the way becomes the foundation for everything you create. A strong mentality helps you stay focused when distractions appear and keeps you moving when challenges try to slow you down. It teaches you that setbacks are not the end of the journey. They are opportunities to learn, adapt, and become better. Every mistake can become a lesson, and every challenge can become a chance to grow stronger. The principles of a powerful mindset are not complicated, but they require consistency. It means showing up every day, keeping your standards high, and refusing to settle for a life controlled by excuses or fear. It means choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort. As we break down these ideas, you will see how small changes in your thinking can create a major impact on your actions, your confidence, and the direction of your future. The power to change starts with the decisions you make today and the mindset you choose to develop.